It's a bear. Good morning. Hey, what's up? I am so, oh man, prices are down today, but look, I'm excited about a new cam that I found. This is the Viva Live Cam. There is a big ass grouper right there. I think there's some snappers mixed in with lots of grunts. And as in Florida, if you know grunts, they really kind of considered a trash fish, but the working class and the poor eat them. And they're quite tasty. There's something in Florida called grunts and grits. There goes a grunt right there. You can see the color when they get close. But grunts and grits for breakfast. Very bony fish, but it is from the snapper family. Way cool cam. I think there's sharks and all kinds of stuff down here. Again, I don't think I've ever seen a grouper on the live cam before. And this is Viva the Keys live cam. I'll show it to you. I just found it myself. Happened to luck upon it this morning. Lower Keys underwater live stream from Florida Keys. Really cool stuff. I'm gonna put this camera on a little more often too. Lots of fish. And as you know, I like fishing and surfing. I love the ocean and all kinds of cool. I like car racing and all kinds of stuff. Just to kind of give you a heads up why I put the fish picture up in the morning. It's one of the things I like to do. Let's take a look at prices down. The coin is absolutely correct today. We've got a bear market, kind of to be expected for a couple reasons. The short positions had added added shorts to their silver position, according to the COT reports, and I got that through Ted Butler. Currently, we look at a low at 23.23 overnight and a high at 23.64. We're currently sitting at 23.26, and guess where that probably happened? We'll take a look at the 24-hour chart. And as I've been saying, it's New York, it's COMEX, it's in the morning, same bullshit every morning for the last month or plus or minus, whatever the hell it is. Gold at 1771.68, holding. You know, gold has not been getting monkey hammered quite like silver has, but let's take a look. 1771.68 the low, 1788 the high. We'll take a look and see when that happens too, obviously during the COMEX markets. It's kind of strange that both of these metals are in tandem going up and down. I understand that the monkey hammering with gold primarily comes from BIS mostly and central banks. My understanding from GATA.org, that's where the monkey hammer in gold comes from. And silver gets monkey hammered by the 2 to 4 big commercial short positions. And occasionally, I guess from what Mr. Butler's been saying, is the managed money has also been getting into it as well. But that's where we see the prices get monkey hammered with silver, is with these big short positions that are there for no other reason than to make a ton of money at your benefit. Not at their benefit, not our benefit at all. In fact, they work completely against us, and they work against miners and the whole 9 yards. It's really fraudulent when you come right down to it, but there's no specific law that we can point to and put these fuckers in jail. Let's just kind of move along to platinum here. 1031 the low, 1049 and platinum the high. So all the markets are down quite across the board here. Platinum, Palladium down $22 as well. Sub $2,000 level. You know, gotta say, Palladium, for some reason, I've not been following it much, but man, where it was $3,000 to $4,000. It's down now, sub 2,000, getting close to the price of gold. What's happening with Palladium? It's got my attention now a little bit, especially again getting near the price of gold. Is this a good buying opportunity? I don't know. What caused Palladium to go up so high? I don't know. Maybe I should start looking into it a little bit more, even though I sell probably 1 Palladium ounce for every 1,000 ounces of gold I sell, and silver even more. So don't sell a lot of it, but I am curious. Is it I'm all about making money and precious metals, and palladium is a precious metal. I know I diss it, only because we don't sell much of it, but gosh, it does seem cheap. Anyone know much about it? Please make a comment below, and I'll see if I can answer it, and I'll start looking into it myself. So everything across the board pretty much down at the moment. But again, let's take a look and see when this monkey hammering occur. I'll do a quick refresh on this page. And big surprise, it's New York. It's at opening time. It's between 8 and noon time. Same old shit, different day. At least, again, this is the pattern that I've spotted for the last month. They don't seem to be monkey hammering in a huge way on thinly traded markets, before New York or Globex markets. They're not hammering it during holiday weekends. They're not hammering it on Sunday night like they were. They've changed the hammer time. So, hammer time is no longer Fridays and Sunday nights and Monday mornings and holiday trading hours. Hammer time seems to be happening with consistency in New York at the NYMEX markets between the hours, again, of opening at 8:20 in the morning and about noontime. And then, like you see here, yesterday was a little more steady, though it was up yesterday or the day before a little bit. You can see about the same time, too. And then after noontime, boom, steadies out for the rest of the day and almost for the rest of the evening. This is a pattern that's been happening. If you think you can explain this pattern, who's doing it and why, please make a comment down below, especially my intelligent friends out there that watch. But meanwhile, it's a pattern that's definitely here, and it's happening every morning, happening in New York, and only seemingly with precious metals, gold and silver specifically. Take a look at that too. Here's a 24-hour spot bid for silver. Same frickin' time. New York in the morning, and look at that. That's just crazy. And mark my words, right around noontime, let's see, what is it about? Right about here. It looks like it's starting to steady out right now, but usually in between noon or before noontime, it starts to steady out. As you see right here, look, boom, boom, and then steady for the rest of the day. Same thing up here as well. You'll see it went up, but then steadies out. You know, what is causing this action at the start of New York in the morning? I'm not quite sure. And again, who is doing it? And is it part of the big manipulation that we've been watching by the big shorts out there and the other people that spoof these markets, gold and silver markets? I don't know. I don't know for sure. I believe I have an idea who does it, why, and the fact that it only provides, it's meant to scare most people, or it's meant to scare people that don't know better out of the gold and silver markets when they see these kind of dips like this and they see it's not doing anything. Big complaint I've heard is that, well, gold hasn't done much for the last year or two. Well, you know, you seem to forget that gold made monumental moves from that $1,000 range up to almost double. And again, I think our next stop is going to be the $2,500 level is where we're going to see it. There's a lot of monkey hammering going on with gold and silver. I think that's the reason that we don't see the immediate reactions in those markets that we should. Plus, people are throwing their money. You know, you gotta look where the money gets put. When people just keep seeing returns in the stock market, you know, and it's just not abated. Every day, even the people that aren't real familiar with the stock market wake up and probably say, "Man, that's just amazing! It just keeps going up and up and up. There's no abating this." And why? The economy's terrible. Why is the stock market so? Well, we know exactly why. It's being fed by cheap money. It's in one of the biggest credit-fueled bubbles of all times, greatest bubble of all time we're in right now. And I have a feeling, a sneaking suspicion, that the Fed and governments know that if they let the stock market crash, that money is just going to flee into gold and silver and other safe havens like that. I'm not quite sure what the crypto markets will do. I think the whales will get out of the crypto market, leaving all the small fish, small investors, the working class guys that are in the crypto market, leaving them holding the bag in the crypto market. But I hope they leave me holding the bag of gold, that's for sure. I don't want to be holding the bag of cryptos, or not worthless stocks, but stocks that just got fucking hammered so bad. But I tell you what, there's one thing I will be doing, and I've said this many times during my videos. When I see the bloodbath happen with the stock market, I'm going to go in and start buying some stocks. I think there's great opportunity in the stock market once this shit blows up. I think that and my listeners out there, I know most of y'all are hard money people like I am. However, you know, if you take the time and, you know, don't necessarily listen to other people or the corporate media what to buy, but when the stock market, I know you're probably wondering, he's talking about stocks. Why? You know, he's a gold guy. But when the stock market blows up, not if it blows up, because it will. When the stock market blows up, you can bet your ass that Brian is going to be in there buying some good fundamental companies that just kind of got taken down with it. I think that's going to be the opportunity to wealth in the stock market. Again, myself, like many of you out there, probably just been watching this market go up and up and up. And there's no, you can't underestimate the power of the Fed and the power of the gentlemen or the people that have a printing press. They can print unlimited money, and that's kind of what you're seeing with this greatest bubble of all time. You know, when you see cryptos at the price, what is a crypto? Really, it's nothing, folks. I mean, cryptos 20 years ago, 30 years ago, if you told someone about it and you had the technology 20 or 30 years ago, they would have laughed at you. Are you kidding me? What am I buying? You know, you remember the story of the emperor has no clothes? Basically, that's what I've been saying for quite some time. Now, there's going to be some argument, well, there's only so many crypto, 21 million Bitcoin out there. That's a limited. A limited what? What is it? Oh, it's an algorithm. Well, I know that's an algorithm, and it's powered by electricity, or was made by electricity, and it requires power to use it. Both negatives, in my opinion. Those things are huge negatives. However, the fact that it is limited does make it more attractive than the U.S. dollar. Maybe, okay? The volatility and the where the price is, which certainly make it more attractive. But again, I think that the price where it's at right now in that $60,000 range, 50,000, 40,000, that's meant to draw the small people in. And at some point, again, we all know the big whales are in the crypto market. So at some point, they're going to trash that market as well. It'll probably be about the same time that the stock market takes a big trashing. But when is that? It's not a matter of if, but when. And again, the big question is when here. As far as precious metals go, I kind of got a little sidetracked there, so I do apologize. Monkey hammering continues in gold, silver at the same time every morning for the last month and a half. Make of it as you wish. And please let me know what you think about it. Put it in the comment section below. Let's take a look at global times for markets opening too. I showed you that yesterday. I kept it up on the page in case I needed it, but we're not going to need it today. I'm going to talk about something that we haven't spoke about in a week or two, which is prices, or the best deals out there and the worst deals out there. Now, I know when I mention the worst deals, some of you are going to get a little bit antsy. So it's not that I hate the product. When I say worst deal, or that's not a good deal, or they're overpriced, I'm not dissing the product. I'm dissing the price, the premiums that you're paying on this stuff. I go out and as you know, I advertise to beat APMEX, SD Bullion, and JM Bullion. I'm a small local dealer, and by the way, as you know, I encourage you to find your own small local dealers. And I can afford to beat them. I've been in this business since 1977. I know most all the bullion dealers and coin dealers out there. I grew up in this business more or less. I know where to get the best product at, and I think I'm qualified as far as, and I speak to you truthfully. I'm not sitting here trying to get you to buy overpriced products when you come in my store, and on my videos, I'm not trying to get you, even if it's the only product I have left, I'll be the first guy to tell you that's too much money. Any customers of mine that are watching, or any customers that know me or listen to me, will know that when you come in the store, if a product is too much money, even if it's sitting in my cases, I'll tell you not to buy it, even if I don't have the better product to sell you. I just can't see paying ridiculous premiums for some products, okay? And again, I sound like a broken record, but let me go into what I believe good deals are out there. I typed in gold bullion coins under DuckDuckGo. Like them way better than Google, because if you type in gold bullion coins on Google, you're going to get 6 billion advertisements from SD Bullion, APMEX, and JM. And maybe they'll even get your email. I don't know how they do that, but DuckDuckGo is a kind of private source to look stuff up. All right, gold climb. What am I reading? I'm reading stuff, actually. Here we go. Good deals, bad deals, Eagles, gold Eagles. At spot plus $200, gold Eagles were a terrible deal for a while. They were that or more. They come down to spot plus 120, 122 in small quantities. And hold on, what am I saying? I got my sheet right here in front of me. Yeah, gold Eagles are around spot plus 122 bucks. Not horribly unreasonable. However, there are better deals out there for sure. Let me point out a few of those. Austrian 4 ducats, those are pretty cool. I don't believe any onzas are available. For some reason, all the Mexican bullion coins seem to be bringing big premiums. I'd stay the hell away from all that stuff, unless you're collecting a series. Again, define yourself. Are you a silver stacker or are you a collector? If you're buying overpriced, low mintage silver and gold, you are a collector. If you are just simply looking for well-recognized products, and when I mean recognizable in the industry, if you're buying good recognizable industry products and you're paying a low premium, you are a stacker, okay? It's really no great way to do both at the same time. Now, I get buying a couple shiny coins because you think they're cool if you're a stacker. However, if your inventory or your stack mostly consists of high premium, stuff that you paid super high premium shiny shit, and that's what I call this stuff, shiny shit. It's magpie bait. Shiny stuff is magpie bait. Magpies. Magpies are the birds that like to build their nest with shiny stuff. Well, I'm trying to encourage you to build your nest with shiny stuff is cool. Shiny shit's cool. And again, if you like collectible stuff, buy it, but keep it separate from your bullion stack. Bullion should just be purchased for the lowest possible premium you can purchase it for. I think Britannias are a good deal out there right now as well. Here's a picture of Britannia, and let me see if they're on my sheet. Gold Britannias. Yeah, very reasonable. You should be paying no more than spot plus $85 for gold. Britannias, that seems like a good deal compared to American Eagles at $122 over. Again, I'm talking about small quantities, folks, like, you know, less than 10 ounces on gold. And as I said, if you're local and you live in my area, I advertise to beat the three big guys online, and it's pretty easy for me to do. Let's take a look at some other products here as well. Numismatic stuff, $10 Indians, $20 gold pieces. I don't see any 20s here. Let me see if, there you go. There's a $20 St. Gaudens right there. Unfortunately, these are falling more into the collector, or, you know, they're pretty rare. Rare. They're pretty common, not that one, but most $20 gold pieces are pretty common. They made millions of them, quite literally. Some of them should be priced almost near the bullion level. However, because of telemarketers and marketing, these things get a much higher premium. So my advice is to stay the hell away from, especially, okay, there are some gold dealers out there, I don't even know why they call them gold dealers, they deal in shiny shit, overpriced shiny shit. But there are some dealers out there that promote and push certified, graded $20 St. Gaudens and $20 Liberties in US gold coins under the bullshit marketing theme that government can't confiscate your collectible coins. And the truth of the matter is that's just entire bullshit. Okay, so when you're listening to someone that claims to be a gold expert and is trying to give you advice on buying good gold coins and bars and, you know, bullion stuff, and they start trying to push you towards numismatic $20 gold pieces, they're not bullion people, they're marketing people, and they're there to get the dollars out of your pocket, as many as possible. All right, so do not buy $20 Saints, $20 gold Liberties, and that kind of shit unless you are a collector. And if you're a collector, you're not going to be buying just a bunch of 63s or a bunch of certified grades in 64 or 65. If you're a collector, you're going to start collecting all the different dates. All right. If you're just collecting grades like 63s and 4s and 20s and 10s, overpriced 20s and 10s, you are a hoarder of shiny shit, okay? And you are stuck in the whims of the premiums and discounts that these things incur because of telemarketers, all right? They're only a great deal when you can buy them close to the gold bullion price, you know, what the gold and silver price is. I missed a couple products out here as well. I'm going to get over the U.S. gold coins. And I told you why you do not want to buy them unless you're a collector or you want to have one for fun. I mean, that's cool. All right. What other products are good out here? Austrian 4 ducats, if you can find them, they're like 0.44 ounces. It's a good way to buy fractional gold if you get them at a small premium. Again, 10th ounce, quarter ounce, half ounce gold eagles, maple leafs, Krugerrands, all that stuff are big premiums at the moment. They're hard to get. So fractional foreign gold, which is the old school, you know, the old gangster, the old gangster type products of fractional coins are a good deal. There's a Austrian 1 ducat. Oh, I just saw a 1 ducat. Where'd it go? Right there, Austrian 1 ducat. Or is that 100 krona? I can't tell for sure. A 1 ducat, looks like a 1 ducat. Austrian 1 ducats, 0.1107 ounces, I believe. Great way, an alternative to paying ridiculous, stupid prices for 1/10 ounce gold eagles and the other 1/10 products. I believe that you can buy the Austrian ducats for very reasonable. Again, good way to buy fractional gold is the foreign stuff right now. Recognized all over by all the major dealers that buy and sell this stuff. What are Philharmonics at right now? I always like Philharmonics. A very pretty product. I think, in fact, it's one of the most beautiful gold coins out there, and it just has instruments on it, but it's just well made, just stately looking. I don't know how to explain that. Philharmonics, you should be paying no more than spot plus $90 for. Again, numismatic stuff, unless you're a collector, stay away from this stuff. There's a very rare coin, $3 gold piece. I've handled quite a few of those, and a $4 gold piece in my lifetime as well. 6-figure coin plus. Gold Eagles, again, I love Gold Eagles, don't get me wrong, but I think it's not the best deal out there. However, their price is far more reasonable than they used to be. Let's move over to here. Krugerrands. I believe there's a delayed delivery on Krugerrand, at least on my end. Still a good deal at spot plus $90. You'll see that's $32 cheaper than Gold Eagles. So are the Britannias. I think Britannias have immediate delivery, however. So I like Britannias or Krugerrands. Either one's a great deal, in my opinion, right now. Gold bars are really the best deal out there. Now, that's a 500-gram bar. I'm talking about 1-ounce gold bars. You should be able to pick those up for spot plus, give me 1 second. Spot plus $80, no more than that, which is Again, you know, for the $5 difference for you people that like the round coins as opposed to rectangles, it's not the great deal that it once was. Gold bars, unless you like saving $5. You know, if you're buying 10 gold ounces and you can save $5, that's $50. That's lunch, man. I'd encourage you to have a nice lunch plus get your 10 ounces rather than paying the extra money for a premium. But you know, for an extra $50, I'd go with KRs, or no, I wouldn't go with KRs, but I don't think it's awful if you go with KRs or Britannias. What other products are out there that I can talk about? There's gold buffaloes, and where are buffaloes at? I think buffaloes are really cool. It's just a premium on them for so long was just ridiculous. In my understanding, there is no buffaloes. Well, hang on, where buffaloes are available? Yeah, about the same price as eagles right now. The only downside to buffaloes, like maple leafs, is that they are soft and they dent easily. And once you dent or scratch them, doesn't matter to me, but retail people get fussy about it. So we have to discount them because the retail people get fussy about the scratches and the dents. Again, nothing we do. That's the reason I don't like the high carat stuff like 24. But buffaloes seem to hold up much better to scratches and scuffs than maple leaves do. Maple's a good deal out there too. 999 maples you should be able to pick up for spot plus 90, no more. Again, saving $32 over a gold eagle. Chinese pandas, you know, there's something that used to be super popular and we sold a lot of them. We hardly sell any anymore. Let's take a look. Where's pandas on my sheet? Did I write them down anywhere? I don't think I did. Let me just take a look here. Panda. Yeah, there we go, pandas. Pandas are reasonable right now. They used to have stupid premiums on them. You should be able to pick those up for spot plus 95. I've got a few left in my store. I don't typically stock them, but spot plus 95 for common date pandas, which puts it maybe, you know, puts it $10 over Krugerrands and maple leafs and $15 over bars, which is not a bad deal. And if you want a nice gift for someone, a young person that likes pandas, it'd be a good Christmas gift for the extra 10 or $15. What else do we got out here to show you and talk about as far as best deals go? There's eagles again, and let me see what I'm missing here. Mexican 50 pesos, man. Those used to be a great deal. However, all the Mexican products across the board are just crazy. You know, Mexican 50 pesos contain 1.2057 ounces of gold, and it looks like they're trading at melt plus $170 or more. There's better products to buy than that, folks. I wouldn't buy them right now. They just seem to be overpriced. Again, great product, just overpriced. Unless you can buy them near the price of gold or similar to the prices of bars and Krugerrands and maples. Kangaroos are out there. You should be paying no more than spot plus 90 for kangaroos, and stay way away from proof gold eagles and stuff. Those are getting super huge premiums. You can call them a collectible, a shiny shit collectible, more than you can call them a bullion coin right now. Good deal out there. If you want fractional coins, let me show you. Here, I'm going to type this in right here. $5 US Commem modern. Let me see what comes up there. I'm not quite sure what search term to use. Let's use the images here. There you go, $5, 86 Statue of Liberty. Now these are made by the U.S. Mint. There's no sales tax in Florida on them. It is the best way to buy fractional right now, bar none. Again, it's made by the same people that make gold eagles, okay? You can buy proof even and gold uncirculated Statue of Liberty $5 gold coins. There's the 88 Olympic, and there's a lot of different types here. Some of these you can't get for near melt, like some of the more popular products, but 87's Constitution right there, 0.2418 ounces of gold, and almost a quarter ounce, just shy of a quarter ounce, and you can buy it substantially cheaper than what you would pay for a quarter ounce gold eagle, maple leaf, or anything else. Best deal out there in fractionals would be Austrian 1 ducats. I like those at 0.1107 in lieu of 10th ounces, and in lieu of quarter ounces, I like the U.S. again, made by the U.S. Mint, the same people that make your eagles. You can buy these products for melt plus, let's say melt plus 3.5–4%, which is not bad at all for a fractional piece. Considering that fractional quarter ounce eagles are going to run you 12 to 13% or more, substantially and made by the same people. Way better deal, folks. Stay away from the fractional gold for sure, and buy the U.S. commemoratives. They're really cheap right now. All right, let's get into silver, where the premiums are just insane. Some stuff on some stuff. I'm going to tell you which product to stay the hell away from. And again, remember what I said, not because I don't like the products, just because the premiums are too stiff on them right now. Give me 1 second here. It wet my whistle here a little bit. Isn't that awesome? Look at the Mickey Mouse coins. Those are out there too, 1 ounce fine gold. They were authorized by Disney, but big collector value on that stuff, I believe, right now, both in gold and silver. Let's take a look at the products that are up here. All right, let me just talk about American Silver Eagles first. Here's American Silver Eagles right now. The price, listen, I love Silver Eagles. I love buying American. There's no sales tax on them. There's everything good about Silver Eagles except the current premiums. And the premiums have been ridiculous for a long time. If you bought them at spot plus $2, don't beat yourself up. But if you're paying spot plus 5, 6, 7, and maybe currently 8 to 10 right now, it's ridiculous. For Silver Eagles, it's foolish. You're giving your freaking money away. I'm not afraid to say that. I've lost some business. People have come in that have been hooked on Silver Eagles. In fact, I even had someone real close to me saying, Brian, they're coming in telling you 10 times they want it, even if you tell them 10 times they shouldn't buy it. And I know I turn people off like that, but man, I really look out for your money, and Silver Eagles are just fucking ridiculous. The premiums are ridiculous. You shouldn't be buying them. You can almost buy another ½ ounce of silver for every Silver Eagle you buy compared to other products. So the price is ridiculous. If you own them, you can actually right now, if you own Silver Eagles, you can actually go right now, you find a good dealer like myself, you can probably almost, and I have to check and see what the premiums are today, sell your Silver Eagles or trade them and come back with more silver than you went with, all right? I've done this deal many times. The same thing with US 90% right now. Constitutional silver, which is absolutely, dimes, quarters, and halves, insane premiums. I was advising buying 90% back when 90% was super cheap, a couple bucks, $2 or $3, when everything else, when the premium for Silver Eagles and everything else was super high, I was pushing 90%. Now it seems like the price is so high, and all the big guys are promoting the highest premium stuff right now. APMEX, JM, SD promoting that high dollar stuff, 90%, and the price is just prohibitive right now. In fact, you can probably trade your 90% and get 100 ounce. You could trade your 90% silver, dimes, quarters, and halves, and buy 100-ounce bars and walk away with cash in your pocket or extra silver. That's how big the disparity is in price. Stay away from Silver Eagles for sure. And let's talk about some other products out here. These are Buffalo 1-ounce rounds. I think Hamilton Mint makes them. I think Silvertown makes them. All the generic guys make them. Generic 1-ounce rounds you should be paying no more than spot plus $3.75 for right now. British Britannias. The Britannias, I don't know why, but the supply seems pretty good on those compared to other products. You should be paying about $4.25 and no more for 1-ounce silver Britannias right now. But again, better deal than silver maples at $4.75 over if they're available. I believe that there's some availability issues coming up with silver maples, so the price is going to be a bit too high on those. I think I still have silver maples left. I'll keep that spot plus $4.75 today. I might change it to $5 over tomorrow. Again, delivery problems with silver maples is an issue right now, so not the best deal out there. Krugerrands, silver Krugerrands, I believe they're out there as well, and that seemed like a good deal at spot plus $4.25, but don't pay more than $4.25 an ounce over for Krugerrands in my opinion. Maples, again, not available at the moment. Australian koalas and all that Australian 1-ounce products. I'm not sure, but if you can pick it up for less than $4.25 or less per ounce, that's what I would recommend. There are so many different products out here. The best I can tell you right now is what to avoid and what to buy. Avoid buying any silver bullion products. And remember, not collectible products, not shiny shit. If you are stacking simply for the reason of buying silver and gold and not paying too much, you want to avoid Silver Eagles right now, and you want to avoid almost any products that you have to spend more than $4.25, spot plus $4.25 for. Why there's still product out there for spot plus $4.25 or less? Again, 100-ounce bars, best deal out there right now still at spot plus $3.25 over. So you can get silver for as low as spot plus $3.25 over. Why you can still do that, I would avoid, like the plague, Silver Eagles and all those other products that are bringing more than $4.25 over, especially Silver Eagles. Silver Eagles are double that. They got to be $8 to $10 over. Terrible, horrible deal. Great product, horrible deal. All kinds of good products out there. Again, try to keep your purchases for anywhere between $3.25 and $4.75 per ounce premium on silver. avoid, again, this stuff is pretty, and you know, if you're paying a $10 premium because you like tigers or lions or whatever, that's cool. You know, if you like a design, that's cool, but you're not stacking silver, you're stacking collectible and shiny shit at that point. So I'm just going to remind you of that, okay? Stacking silver means stacking whatever you can that's a recognizable industry product for the cheapest premium you can. That's stacking silver and gold. Well, I pretty much got through that. I hope that's helpful. I think a lot of you are going to find the pricing structures I'm giving you very helpful. I'm not afraid to tell you what I make on products. I typically work in small quantities at $1 an ounce over my cost on a lot of, again, common bullion products. And again, I can beat Atmex, SD, and JM bullion on almost any of their cheaper products. I won't sell you Silver Eagles, by the way. Go buy them from Atmex or JM if you want them, because the price is way too high, and I'm going to be the guy that tells you that. They don't tell you that, all right? Well, let's move into ZH. What do we got going on? Zero Hedge. Nothing but political stuff, but you know me, I'm going to make my comments on the political stuff. And God, that's sad. Fed's QE taper schedule and the Comex Gold by Sprott. Boy, Sprott writes as much stuff as I do videos. It's a bloodbath, New Jersey. Okay, all right. Well, looks like Virginia is now in control of the red people, and the blue people lost it, but that's no surprise to me. And it shouldn't be a surprise to you. The blue people just went totally pinko, commie, Marxist, socialist. And I think that most of America does not respect that. You know, I don't know how we got to where we are today, but I think the shift is moving more towards the center now and away from that ridiculous left. Why can't central banks raise rates while still doing QE or MMT? Oh, it looks like a good article I may have to read later. And for you Oreo, cookie, and Ritz Cracker and Sour Patch Kids, it's going to cost you 7% more next year. That's inflation, 7%. We better hope, I'm making a joke here about a comment that was made, but we better hope that gold and silver catches up with the 7% in order for us to not lose money on our, or spend more money on our cookies and our Sour Patch Kids. The oil omen, first U.S., okay. Kind of some good articles in here I haven't read. This is really cool to hear. And it really is like a dream come true. You've got a lady from Jamaica that was, when she came here with their family, and I'm not sure where she moved to, Florida. We got a lot of Jamaican folks down here who I love dearly, hardworking people. This lady joined the Marine Corps as when she was still Jamaican citizenship, she got her citizenship. It's like a dream come true story. Now she's the what is it, the vice governor or something like that of Virginia now. And she's an advocate for the NRA, which is pretty cool as well. It's nice to see that. Looks like things have changed dramatically, but nice to see it's nice to see someone like this get into office. You know what I mean? The American dream is still alive and well. And if you're Jamaican, you don't have to be a blue. You don't have to be a red. You can be whatever you want. So it's nice to see a person get into that particular office that is on the red side. Revenge of the Real World. Strong ADP print for October opens door for Powell's taper. The job market is revving back up. Of course it is. As the job revs up as the pandemic winds down. Now let me explain this. The pandemic, the problem we had was the idiot decisions that our political people made and our officials made and the media made. That was it. They closed things down when they didn't need to. They lied from the start, or at least they bullshit us from the start and changed the rules whole way. So I got no respect for these people at all. I really don't. And they're going to blame it on the pandemic, when in fact the real blame needs to be on the people, how they reacted to the pandemic. Those are the people you need to blame. Their reactions, what they did, and what they didn't do. That's their fault. It's not the fault of some virus, that's for sure, and that's my opinion. Futures flat ahead of historic taper announcement. Lots of really big stuff going on out here. Things are rumbling again. I'm waiting to see what precious metals do. I believe that this down is a good opportunity for gold and silver right now. Let's do a quick refresh. I imagine it's tapered off a little bit. A couple bucks here. Ooh, silver's kind of still hemorrhaging. It's still before 12 though. So after 12, this will taper off. We might see sub 23 here. It's looking like. Again, where? In New York COMEX. The bastards did it again. But again, it's temporary, folks. They're just trying to shake people out. But they're shaking the stupid people out. They're just trying to shake the stupid people out, all right? And a lot more people are not as stupid as they used to be. They know the game. They can see where it's played, except maybe the money managers that Ted Butler talks about. They obviously are getting suckered into this. So we could see sub 23. It's a good buying opportunity today, folks, if you get the chance to go out and buy some precious metals at these lows. Well, what do I have to talk about now? Because ZH, I could just go on here. Oh, this is such a shame. I was watching the footage from that right there. I can't believe that the FBI actually had the footage that would have gotten this kid out of trouble a long time ago. Why did they sit on it so long? I mean, I guess we know why, but that's just a shame. This kid was in trouble this whole time. Why the FBI had actual video of him being shot at and protecting himself. He's going to be let out probably pretty soon, hopefully. If he's not, that's a travesty of justice. FB, that's my opinion. F those people. And you know why I say F them. They cut my account off after 12 years, and I'm still pissed about it. And they accused me of, what was it, hate speech and violence, anything. I'm anything but. You know what they don't want? They just don't want people expressing their own views. Again, the corporate mainstream narrative, the official mainstream narrative. That's what they want you to believe, folks. Their view, their lies. They want you to believe what they tell you, and if you believe or say anything otherwise, they'll deplatform you or screw with you somehow. But the tide is turning. It looks like it's turning, and it started turning in Virginia. So let's see where this goes. GATA.org. What's the talk about? I don't know. I'm not interested in reading another Sprott article, by the way. And nothing wrong with Sprott, but just the same old shit. I don't mean that in a bad way. Sorry about that, Mr. Sprott. I do have respect for you. Bloomberg discovers that the Fed controls the Treasury bond market. No, say it ain't so. Bloomberg discovered this? Oh my gosh. All right, not too much to talk about on GATA.org, but if you're new to my website and you want to know how the markets are rigged in gold, these are the guys to read and see where I'm circling right here. If you're new and you've never seen my video, read this. Go back, got it today, make it your homework tonight, read the base, confiscation, documentation. You will be impressed. Well, and I don't get paid to say this by GATA.org. Most of these guys I push out there, they don't know me from Shinola. They don't know who I am, so I believe me, I'm not getting any kickbacks for this stuff. I'm just trying to point out stuff that's helping me learn and things that I can pass along to you. Again, you can give a guy a fish, he'll eat for a day, or you can teach a person to fish and they'll eat for life. I like that saying. Wall Street silver. Let's just take a look and see what's going on out there since I'm here anyways, and then we'll get to yesterday's video and some comments, and that'll be it, okay? Let's take a look, and what do we got? Man, I like the fact that these people show all their gold and silver and goods, but please just tell me that there's no connection between a real name and an address, because I can't stress enough that if you're stacking gold and silver, it needs to be private. You know, maybe a couple people in your life, you're someone that you know real well, let them know, but don't be posting your stuff in public forums if it has any connection to where you live and who you are. Bad idea, and I've talked about this many times. Look at all this cool stuff. He's even got the old Silver Story frames. I can't tell you how many of these I've taken apart, probably 10,000 in my lifetime. These are everywhere. I don't get them in like I used to, but we used to get like 10 of these a weekend at one time during the height. But pretty cool to see that $1 silver certificate talks about the story, and he's got all kinds of cool stuff here. I can't really see what he has. Looks like a lot of collectible stuff. I'd like to see more bars, but if he's a savvy stacker, he hasn't paid huge premiums for any of this stuff, and I'm going to assume he's a savvy stacker. Let's take a look here. Crypto stocks, great memes out there, and I just kind of looking for products. An Argentinian bolt, and I'd keep more silver in them. That's okay. Well, kind of cool. I wove a bowl. And all right, more memes. All right, I'm going to kick out of here. Not too much to talk about. Boy, I see some of my local coin store on extended hours tonight. That's kind of cool. Now, listen, if you got a local coin store like that, look at that place. That is pretty crazy. Look at this vault. Wow. And if his premiums are good, that is a great local coin store. Oh, and it's in Singapore. Go figure. We don't have places like this here. I kind of wish we did. And in every city for all of you guys that don't live inside my area. God, I wish I could afford a safe like that. Take a look at that. My God, that's impressive. Woo! All right, I'm going to move out of here. Not too much. What the heck? Where are you going? Don't know. Maybe Tennessee. Gotta love the memes out here. All right, let me move into my video yesterday and just do a quick sort here, sort by newest. And I'm going to go fairly fast over this, so I'm going to answer questions, but I'd like to thank all the commenters out there and all the people that watch my video on a daily basis. If I miss your comment, I don't answer, I do apologize. Thanks for watching, Wayne, Michael, and Dumb Things You See, and Silver Bullet Report. I appreciate that. Oh, I think I replied to that a little bit earlier. I guess metals are no longer a hedge against inflation. Too bad that was really the only job they left it. I guess you're being funny about that, but the truth is metals are a great hedge against inflation. Maybe in your opinion it's not operating the way you think it should, but that is not necessarily true. Let's see, kind of read who says what down here. There are plenty of other assets to make. Yeah, there's plenty of assets out there besides crypto and besides gold, and I don't think I've ever said that you guys should just only buy gold and silver. In fact, I'm always talking about being diversified and being other things. My expertise happens to be just gold and silver, so that's what I primarily discuss, but you'd be a fool just to stick all your money in gold and silver, all of it. You know, I believe in diversification. Well, anyway, let's move along from here. That looks like a long debate going on there, and I encourage you guys to get involved with these debates in the comment section. Just do it civilly and be polite. That's all I ask, even if you have a completely different opinion. Let's take a look at here. First time in my store. Thanks for coming by, Brad. I really appreciate that. And I'm glad you had a good experience. You know, we do our best to provide that. And traded 28 American Silver Eagles for a kilo bar. Cool. And he's been buying silver. Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, I didn't read your name. Teresa, I'm going to assume. I've been buying silver for a while everyone else is buying Bitcoin. I think that's a good idea. Bitcoin is in a bubble right now. I believe cryptos are in a bubble, but who knows? But silver is not. So I'd rather buy something that's not in a bubble area yet. Platinum says, monkey hammer more like a gorilla sledgehammer. Absolutely. Thanks for watching. Hey, Z, what's up? Yeah, I had a little issue with sound yesterday. I don't know what happened. I think I just shook the cord the wrong way. It wasn't plugged in all the way, but sorry about that. It lasted for a few seconds, but it seems like it came back in, luckily. And Bitcoin or Cabbage Patch dolls. Yeah, God, you remember Cabbage Patch dolls? Those things were like an investment for a little while. You bought one for, you know, $50 and it was worth $300 or something, or $1,000. Some of them went crazy. You're showing your age, though, Tom. Chaz says, if spot goes up, you'll pay more. If spot goes down, you'll still pay more. Yeah, it's a supply and demand factor. You got to remember that gold and silver coins require people to handle them. It's not like Ether world where you got an encryption that says you own something and nobody has to handle it. People actually have to handle gold and silver. Lost sound at 21. Yep. Type 2 Silver Eagles, as I talked about, yeah, they suck, man. I'm sorry to say that, but the new design on the Type 2 Silver Eagles sucks. A lot of these designs. I got my new Morgan dollars in, you know, the 2021 CCs and O-mints that they just came out with. My God, the generic guys that make the generic Buffaloes could have done a better job. They suck. They look ugly. It doesn't look like a Morgan dollar. It looks like they handed it to some new kid. Oh, here, redesign this Morgan dollar from us. And he did a terrible job, soft looking, sucky looking. It's not pretty at all. I don't know what's happened to U.S. Mint, but their designs suck now, in my opinion. Explain the logic of buying constitutional silver rather than 99 silver. My local Coinstar charges well above for dime. Yeah, the logic is that for some reason there's a shortage of 90 out there and it's become real popular. It's always been popular. You know, when Silver Eagles were spot plus 10 and 12 bucks, like several months ago, I was telling people to buy 90% or longer. I was telling people to buy 90% because you could buy it for like spot plus $3, you know, substantially cheaper, spot plus 2 or spot plus 3. Since then, it's gone up dramatically. It's not a good buy any longer. If you have it, in fact, you could probably trade it for 100-ounce bars and come out with more silver in your pocket. Thanks for watching, Hammock. I appreciate it. Gritty says, all good. Keep grabbing those 3 ounces. I agree with that. Hey, Joey, what's up? Seeing you're doing some good swaps. I read that earlier. Good to see you posting. Thanks, Randy. 100 or bust from the chart guy. Here's my favorite chart guy. Well, my only chart guy. Hey, thanks, 100 or bust. I appreciate your comments out here. 2485 is the key resistance area to overcome. But we're looking for fractal inverse. Okay, now you're talking Greek to me. That is Greek. So, to complete tomorrow, expect a good amount of volatility due to the Fed speak. Yeah, this is true. But this is mostly noise. Absolutely true. However, would not be surprised to see one more washout rinse is $23. Yeah, I agree with that. Not even being a chart guy, I knew we were going to see at least one or a couple more washouts for sure. Just my gut tells me based on what I've been watching. Might see a big reversal tomorrow off the lows as the clock is ticking. Nah, we didn't get the reversal today to get back to 2750, and I think it's going to be a little while, but really appreciate you commenting and your opinion on the charts and stuff like this. let's see where it goes. And thanks for commenting, 100 or bust. I really appreciate it, and I like reading your stuff. John Gordon says, until comics price dumping backfires, nothing will change. Absolutely true. Can't argue with you on that. And thanks for commenting, John. Nice to see you posting, and thanks for watching as well. Next says, after paper fiat, digital fiat, now it's fiat physical, precious metals galore. Market flooded with pinchbeck PMs. What is a pinchbeck PM? Well, I'm sorry, Nick, I don't really know. In short, we are living in an entirely fake world controlled by sociopaths. Psychopaths of the highest order, only divine. Okay, can't argue with some of that right there. Boy, man, you did. Sorry, I missed this post earlier, dude. Wow, I'll go back and read it. Thanks, you took the time to post it. I'll take the time to read it. Thanks, Nick. I missed it though. Sorry, couldn't read the whole thing here. Michael Rodriguez says today's a good day. For a good day, I agree. Thank you, Michael. Hope you're having a great day. Bill bought some 17 Type Eagles a few months ago because of the last series. I agree with you. I bought them too because of the last series and customers asked for them. And I'm going to probably sell them for more than I paid for them, but they are ugly. I'm sorry. I went and bought a tube of Type 2s, did the same. I'm an amateur collector just starting out. Have my dad's coins. Keep stacking, Bill, and if you watch my show, try to stack stuff that's just for its silver value. Avoid the shiny shit, buying in quantity. You know, buy one because you like it or you want to collect it. Well, that's really it. I'm going to call it a show for right now, and this is Brian Kuzma with Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metals in beautiful Lauderdale by the Sea. Call me anytime at 954-493-8811 between the hours of 10 and 4. I don't do any mailings. I don't sell online. I don't ship stuff out. So if you don't live in my area, I'm a brick and mortar only. You have to come and visit me between 10 and 4 to buy gold and silver. I don't ship stuff out. I don't do business on the phone. And again, that's why I encourage you, if you're watching my video and you don't live in South Florida, find yourself a good local coin dealer like myself, handsome and smart like me. They're out there, trust me. And you might have to drive an hour or two to find them, but they're out there. Hey, thanks again for watching. Appreciate it. Have yourself a great day, and let's see what happens tomorrow. Bye now.